Here's a quick recap of today's price action. So coming into the day, I was high time frame very neutral, but low time frame, I was extremely bearish to this unmitigated 2-hour. As you can see, we have swept liquidity inside of this daily bearish fair value gap. From here, we have put in a data high, but I am considering this protected because we have already reached the objective. Being the daily bearish, from here, you can see that we have a 15-minute bullish, and we have now created an unmitigated 15-minute bearish. So my dream scenario here is to open, to respect this 15-minute bearish, and use it to take us to our current DOL. Being the 2-hour unmitigated, from this 2-hour, I could then see prices higher to this data high or to this 4-hour ITL. And with that being said, right at market open, we immediately manipulate higher into this unmitigated 15-minute. From here, as you can see, the reaction is screaming bearish. You can see that we really have our DOLs below still intact. Therefore, even though this takes the internal, I really like this with the change in the state of delivery. I think this was a beautiful setup, kind of kicking myself a ton in hindsight for not taking this because this is really what I wanted. But the main reason as to why I faded it was just because of ES. ES had not swept that daily bearish fair value gap. If you take a look here, you can see that this unmitigated daily was still unmitigated, and we also had these data highs above leading up to the major buy side. Therefore, I was very hesitant on ES. ES also had no key level for shorts. You were really just playing NQ, so that is really why I faded it, but still I'm just kicking myself 100% for not taking this. If you took this, I think this is a very good trade, by far trade of the day in my opinion. In this scenario, you can certainly disregard ES and just play what NQ's current DOL is, and that even if NQ wants to go higher, we're first going to hit this 2-hour unmitigated in order to take us there. And then shortly after, I was open to potentially looking for longs off of the 2-hour, but as you can see, we really just end up barreling through it, and from here, I'm just losing any conviction in longs. You can see we end up sweeping the 4-hour ITL, and we're still just absolutely dumping here. From here, I kind of just figured I was probably just done for the day because we've now just absolutely dumped. We end up dumping like over 1,000 points. ES ends up taking PDL. From here, I really don't see any internal structure. We then kind of chop up. We finally hit like a 15-minute. I really didn't see any setups in here that I really cared to be taking, or I just didn't want to be engaging with price after dumping this much and missing what my move was. From here, I really didn't know what price wanted to do. ES already took PDL. I kind of want to see NQ take PDL as well, but really just generating unmitigated gaps above. I was very open to actually taking this setup right here. We tapped the 30, but ES just looked extremely bullish, and after dumping 1,000 points, retracing 500, it was hard for me to justify looking for another short 500 more points. Therefore, I didn't take anything. Also, we didn't really have a clear stop on this move until about here, and then from here, I do think a short is much better, but yeah. So nothing from me today. I really do think that the Judas short was the only true high probability move, unless you're kind of catching a FOMO sort of continuation short. But that Judas short was very beautiful. Unfortunate that I didn't take it. Is what it is. On to the next day. And drop a comment below and let me know how your trading day was.